This is a certified
Bob Sponge 10
classic.
It's Total Drama Vape Nation back with another Total Drama Baddies tier list. But this is the remastered edition. Now you might be asking, Bob Sponge, this was one of the worst videos you've ever made. Why would you go back and do it again? Well, last time I did not rank all of the Total Drama characters in the cinematic universe. I only ranked seasons 1 through 5 of Total Drama Island. But I went back and I watched season 6 and I also watched the Ridonculous Race. So we're going to be ranking everybody. So, yeah, let's just get started. Courtney, now I don't remember where I put everybody last time. I did not rewatch the video, which I thought would be better. But I'm going to put Courtney in the S tier because she is, I mean, you know, it's like Courtney, more like Thickums McGee. I mean, if you ever seen her from the rear, she's pretty good. So she's there, and she's not black either. People say that she's black, but she has freckles, and black people don't have freckles, so she's white. I'm not attracted to blacks. Anyway, I forgot this one's name, but she's very mean, so I'm going to put her in the D tier. We're starting off strong with this tier list. Heather, she's going in the S tier too, man. I mean, I know that she's like the villain of the whole show, but man, she's pretty hot, dude. that episode where her shirt gets ripped off and Harold gets a big eyeful of her boobies. That was probably my sexual awakening as a child. You know, I mean, like you can't see him obviously because it's a Cartoon Network show, but I mean, you know. All right, Izzy, she's a little bit too crazy for my taste. Yeah, so she's gonna go in the B tier. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. In the first season, she's kind of hot, but she's still crazy, you know. And I don't know if y'all can hear my computer. My computer sounds like a jet engine about to leave the runway. I bet you if I lifted up my computer off the table, we would actually achieve liftoff. But yeah, anyway, that's what happens when you brick your computer with hundreds of Survivor videos that you download to watch at your house because you don't have Wi-Fi and you have nothing else to do. But Lashana, I mean, alright, so I just said that I wasn't attracted to blacks, but I mean Lashana, I mean, you know, she's got a nice curvature, okay? And plus she's a good character. She's just a good character. So I'm gonna put her yeah, you know what? I'm going to put her in the A tier. I'm going to put her in the A tier. Okay. Just for right now, you know, I might move her. But anyway, this is, so you got these twins, right? You got Amy and Sammy. They look the same, and they're both kind of insufferable, so I guess it shouldn't really matter. But I wasn't a big fan of either one. I mean, I think they were supposed to be attractive, but I just didn't think they were, so I'm going to put them in the D tier. This girl, Miss Jersey Shore, I do remember talking about her in the last video. I did not think that she added much to the show at all in the looks or the entertainment department. Just not a fan of her at all, so I'm going to put her in the F tier. Alright, y'all already know what's coming. Y'all know what's coming. Putting Gwen in the Gwen tier, baby! Alrighty. I mean, Gwen, it's obvious, you know. Everybody knows that Gwen is the big titty goth GF that every man dreams of. I am actually going to make a video at some point explaining why everybody wants a big titty goth GF, and it's because we were all conditioned. And I'm going to go a little bit more in depth into that eventually. I have like 10 videos that I say I'm going to make, but they all require actual effort. That's why I like these tier lists, because they don't. But yeah, see her, she was pretty annoying. Anyway, it's just not. It's just easier to not, you know. So yeah, Beth. I mean, obviously she's not attractive at all, but I mean, if we're just going on looks, she'd be like right here with the loud Hispanics, I guess. That's what this tier is consisted of right now. But I'm going to put her right here because she's pretty nice. Bridget, I mentioned Bridget as well in my last video. I remember talking about how, you know, Bridget, she's supposed to be this cutesy girl next door, but to be honest with you, I never really bought it. I never really bought into it. Even when the show was on originally in like 2007, I was never really that attracted to Bridget. I mean, you know, she's pretty obviously, but I don't know. I think she's about even with Izzy, and I don't know why. Okay, so these Ridonculous Race characters, I just blew through that season, and I wasn't paying the most attention, so I don't really remember anybody's name. This girl, she was the one that was attracted to her best friend, who's a dude, by the way. You know, that was back before they shoehorned faggotry into children's media. But yeah, she can go in the A tier. I mean, you know, she has a pretty sizable wagon, so it ain't that bad. Crimson, I think, was, well, I'm blocking her face with the mouse. Crimson, I think, was this one's name, and there was an episode where she took her makeup off, and she was kind of cute, you know. And even with it on, you know, she's obviously a lot more goth than Gwen is, but I mean, she's still kind of a cutie, in my opinion. I'm gonna put her in the A tier too. Dakota, man. Okay, so she spent like the majority of her time as a monster, and when she wasn't a monster, she was very oppressive to my fellow gamer Sam. So I think C tier is about as high as she can go, and I'm really only putting her there instead of the D tier because there's nobody in C tier yet. Dawn, dude, Dawn's a cutie patootie, bro. I mean, she is like, dude, like, I don't know. Obviously, Gwen is the hottest, but I think if I was gonna marry anybody, I think if this was like who I would marry, I think Dawn might be at the very top. I mean, she lives in the woods, and she just reminds me of Ted Kaczynski, so that's pretty hot. I'm gonna put her in the S tier. Snow White. I know that's not a real name, but yeah, I mean, she is pretty, I guess. She's prettier than actual Snow White for sure. But Snow White was like 14, by the way, or 13 or something. But I'm sure y'all already knew that. But yeah, she's kind of like Bridget. It's like you know that she's supposed to be pretty, but I mean, I don't know. She just doesn't really do it for me, you know. So I'm gonna put her in the Bridget tier. B for the Bridget tier. Now, Velma. I mean, yeah, she's. I don't really remember anything about her game or her personality or even what she looks like outside of this picture right here. But just in this one picture that I'm looking at, I mean, I don't know. Is she a minority? I don't know. because if she is, then obviously she belongs here. But I don't think she is. I think she's like Courtney, and she's just tan because Courtney once again is white. So I think Velma is gonna go in the B tier just because I don't remember anything about her. So I'm kind of punishing her for that. Yeah, this is the one. This is the girl that that had the love interest with Noah, and I'm a big fan of Noah from Total Drama Island. He's pretty good in the Ridonculous Race, but yeah, this girl. I mean, she is. She's uh, mm, I mean, she's got a pretty nice caboose, but I mean, I don't know. She's a little bit too serious for my taste. So I don't know. I'm just gonna put her right here for now, and then at the end we'll move people around. Blanley, yeah, she's personality and looks wise. She reminds me a lot of Dakota, except that Blanley doesn't turn into a monster. But I'm gonna, in the literal sense, she's always been one in the metaphorical sense. But I'm just gonna put her right here. Jasmine, I mean she's black, but she's Australian, so I don't think that counts as being black, really. I mean, she's not an Aboriginal, obviously, because she has all her teeth. But I mean, you can't see it in this picture, but just trust me. So, and she's like 8 feet tall, which is super hot because anytime I see a super tall woman, I imagine I'm 6'3", so I imagine having kids with her and then raising a bunch of D1 basketball babies, and that idea is super hot to me. So I'm gonna put her in the A tier with Lashana. Fashion girl. Yeah, I don't really remember her either. I know that she likes fashion. That's why I called her Fashion Girl. But that's all I remember. Honestly, I don't remember her at all. So I'm gonna put her in the C tier. And she's not really that. She doesn't really get me ooga booga in, if you know what I'm saying. Joe, I'm gonna put Joe in the D tier because she's a better man than I am, and I'm jealous. Ice Dancer, she doesn't deserve F tier, but I think I'm gonna put her in the D tier as well. This one Katie or Sadie? I don't remember. This is harder than I thought it was going to be. I'm really having trouble remembering any of these people. She is going to go in the. Is she black? I think she is. So she's going to go in the F tier. She's going to be the first. She's going to be the first definite minority to actually go in the minority tier. This woman, trophy wife, she's going to go in the. She's going to go in the F tier because she's old and she doesn't know how to control her child. Kitty, this is her name. Her name's Kitty. She's a cutie patootie, to be honest. She's got a real cutie patootie personality. And I know that she's a minority, but like she's Asian, so she's an honorary white, and she's assimilated too. So anyway, yeah, she's got a real cutesy personality, and she's a cutie patootie. I don't think she deserves to be in this tier. I don't think she deserves F tier, but she's definitely high A tier. I'm gonna put her at the top of A tier for right now. Yeah, she's at the top of A tier. Hippie chick. I don't remember much about her. I don't think she was in the game very long, but she looks like she smells like cat piss and weed, so I'm gonna put her in F tier. our Aryan goddess, Lindsay, she's going right up into the S tier, baby. Yeah, she has big milkies also, which I definitely remember addressing last time. But her name is MacArthur, I think. And, I mean, obviously she's fat, but she was very entertaining to watch. So I'm going to put her in the... Dude, I feel like I need more tiers. Why don't I just make... I'm going to make another tier. Alright, I'm not putting her there. I'm not putting her there either. Let me put her back. Alright. I'm going to... What did I just do? No! No! Alright. So these two are going in F tier. Now, F tier is not superior to Minority Alley, okay? I'm not some sort of a white supremacist. I just so happen to have Minority Alley on the bottom. But there are minorities that have worked their way out of Minority Alley, as you can see. So it's all fair here. And I need to adjust my recording area. There we go. Okay. You know, we're getting all the technical stuff done right here and now. This is Barbara Scheckelstein. She's gonna go in the F tier, just because I don't think she's attractive. I don't even have any other reasons. No other reasons at all. I mean, I could put her in Minority Alley because she only makes up 2% of the population, while comprising about 40% of Congress. But I'm just going to put her in the F tier because I think that's more of an insult. Hippie chick. I don't like hippies. They smell like stinky caca poo poo. So I'm going to put her right there. Fatty McGee. Whiny McGee. Going right here. Oh yeah, MacArthur. Yeah. I'll put MacArthur in B tier just for her entertainment factor. And I'll move... Yeah, I'm going to move Noah's girlfriend up here, and I'm going to move Kitty up here next to Lindsay. These two are voiced by the same person, so it makes sense. Yeah, I mentioned the twins earlier. They were pretty indistinguishable to me. I know one of them was supposed to be good, and the other one was supposed to be bad. Obviously, this one's supposed to be good because she has a nice look on her face. But they both ended up being pretty insufferable, so they're both going right there. This is the other cop. I mean, she played well off of MacArthur, but I mean, MacArthur really carried that duo, and it's not like I really find her attractive at all. So, anyway, here we get Velma 2.0. Yeah, she's the okay. Spoiler alert for season 6 of Total Drama Island. It's only been out for 9 or 10 years, but she's the villain of her season, and she's not like Heather, where it's like, oh man. I mean, I know she's the villain, but she also is hot, you know? Like, she's not really that hot. She's kind of like the ice dancer woman. Okay, so we got yeah. So she's also from season 6, and she's kind of a whore, so I'm gonna put her in C tier. Actually, no. She's going straight down to Minority Alley. She's banished to Minority Alley for being a whore. Fatty McGee 2.0. She's going right here because fat people are fat. She was very mean. She was mean to her boyfriend on her season, and that is the only reason she is going in the bottom tier, which I'm not looking at the name of right now, so I don't even know what the tier's name is, but this is where she's going. And that's about all there is to it. Okay. She was fat, but she is, yeah, she's fat, but she kind of ran the game. So I feel like I have to reward her for that. So she's going to go in the C tier right here. Miss Live Action Roleplay. She was fat. So yeah, this should be F for fat, even though like the first four aren't fat. This girl is a spoiled rich girl who is this woman's daughter. I mean, obviously she's younger and she's somewhat thick, but you can't really tell on the show because she's not wearing them tight pants like the original Total Drama cast does, so you can't really see her butt that well. So instead of being like a Heather or a Courtney, who were kind of villains but they were still hot, she's going to be down in the D tier because she's just a big old jerk. And Zoe, I mean, come on, look at that picture. Is she just not the cutest patootie? I mean, good grief. She's going right up here in the S tier, man. Because she is full of life and she has big old milkers. And you got to keep in mind that all these, well, not the Ridonculous Race characters, but all the original characters are all 16. So when you look at them and you see the development in their Chester region, they're probably not even fully developed yet, if you know what I'm saying. So, yeah. But anyway, that's gonna about wrap it up. Yeah. So, if you want me to make more Total Drama Island videos for whatever reason, then let me know and I probably will. I've put like 20 hours into watching this series, so it'd be nice to get a few videos out of it. Bye.